We're working on this car today, and we're gonna do all brakes today. But I'm just gonna show you on each of the sides, and the rear and the back of the brakes. Basically, we're just gonna jack up the wheel and take it off. Okay. Just put aside the wheel. So this is a dual caliper, dual piston caliper. So basically, with this one, what you have to do, you can take a screwdriver, just doing it for myself, and just pre-compress the piston a little bit. I mean, two pistons, just like that. So pry it against the rotor or brake pad and just push it towards you. So this way it's going to be easier for you to remove it. And then so your calipers held on by 14 mil. Also, you're gonna have to I don't know, get a wrench. I use adjustable one. You're gonna have to hold here, since as soon as you loosen that 14 mil bolt, it's just gonna spin, so you're gonna have to hold it with the wrench. So let me remove both of those quickly and we'll keep going. And as you can see, when I spin this one, it moves with this nut, with this slide pin. So just hold it with the adjustable wrench and spin that nut bolt off. Both bolts are out, and because we compressed the piston a little bit, look how easy it comes out. Okay, so just put it on the top for now, and now be careful because there's gonna be like a spring here. Just pop it off, and then the same one on the bottom. Put it to the side, and then just remove your brake pads. One, and then second one. Okay, so you can see they're pretty much worn out. Put them, throw them away. Now there's gonna be 19 mil both of the bolts that hold the bracket in. Take them off. As you can see, I have to trim the very small piece of this one because it just doesn't fit in that thing. So just a little bit, use the side cutters like that and just cut them off. Trimmed it, just put it on. See how easy it goes? Because before that it's couldn't go in because this trim piece over there, it was just too long. That's why you have to cut it off. I did it on that side. So same thing you do to the second shim. One of your old brake pads, and we're gonna have to compress these two pistons. Put it like this, and we're gonna have to install this tool in here. Okay, it's almost ready. Okay, now position it over here and just keep screwing it in, and this way your pistons are gonna go back in. Just like that, and as you spin it, it's just gonna go back in, both of them. After you've done this one, I mean, they're both gonna compress at the same time, but just unevenly. So now just put your tool on the right piston and do the same thing. Make sure it's all the way in, and that's how you compress this piston. This rotor is being held on by these two screws, and you cannot use a regular screwdriver, Phillips, because you're just gonna damage them. You're just gonna strip them. That's why you use the impact screwdriver. Put it on like this, and then use your hammer and just hit it with the hammer, and from the impact they're gonna come loose. Let's see. Hold it like this and the same with the second one. Okay, and now those screws are out, and this way it's much safer. You won't strip them. Okay, these are out now. Obviously, you have to hit the disc. Off it comes. Okay. And now, I mean, this is pretty clean, you know, you don't have to worry about it. So let's get our new brake rotor. Here's the brake rotor. Now we use the brake cleaner, clean it up. And let's just get our screws. Oops. They're in. Time to put back our bracket. Now time to put the brake pads. Here's the brake pads. And this one with the sensor usually goes in the back. Now I can get some brake lube. And basically just coat where it contacts. It's coated with grease. Now you have to remember that these are the special shims. They have this thing over here, and the brake pad, like, they have to go first. They have to be facing the rotor, and then after, like, so they're gonna be facing the rotor, and then you're gonna put the brake pads after them. So I'm just gonna try to show you. Okay. It's kind of hard with one hand, but I'm gonna try. Here, put one in, and then the same with this one. Here. And that's how it's supposed to look for you. So this thing has to be on the inside, not the outside. That piece of the shim. And do the same thing with the... After you install the pads, now take these springs. One is gonna go on the bottom, so each brake pad has like a hole, like 2 holes. And I'm just trying to... Alright, so it's gonna go in, and it's kind of hard with 2 hands, so let me just try to put it on and then I'll show you. Everything is bolted on. Now we can put back the wheel. Okay, now just on. Rear brakes. Moving the wheel. So the wheel doesn't come off. Do this. See, now it's loose. Take it off. Go to the side. It's gonna be a little dark here, so it's gonna be harder for you to see, basically. But so there's the same bolts pretty much. It's just a different caliper. This caliper is one piston caliper. It's in the rear. And again, it's going to be the same thing. These two screws that hold the rotor in. So I showed you already how to remove them. And actually the caliper is being held on by 12mm, 2 bolts. And the bracket is going to be, let me see, the bracket. Yeah, probably gonna be 17. Bolts are being held on by, they're actually 17, and I'm about to remove them. Sorry for the darkness. I have a lamp here for now. Bracket. It's actually really small. Also, don't forget about your pins again, same thing, and just swap the shims. See, I swapped everything, lubed everything. Now it's hard to see, but holding one piston caliper, and it's the same thing. Just use the tool to compress the piston. It's compressed, and the rotor is removed. Let's put everything back. Pads are in, and this is a very important piece. It goes right here in between the pads, like this, and then the caliper goes over that. All the brakes are done. I have brand new brakes. That's how you do it. Thanks for watching.